Hello, this is Paul from EMD Automotive at Caringbah, Sydney. I just want to show you what I'm doing today. This car here came in 986 Boxster. Came in with the actual. Before you can actually see the actual transmission light there. Was flashing all the time. It goes R&D all over the place, and you can't really select gears properly, and it wasn't running properly. It wasn't even. I can't even start the car. It was really hard to start the car. Not running properly as well. If you come here, what I found is the actual fuel pump inside the tank. I checked. I ran a full diagnostic test. Checked the fuel pump relay. Checked the actual fuses. Checked the actual power lines. So I had to remove the battery and everything here, and the cover out. And the fuel pump sits in there, in the tank, inside a locking ring in there. So that's the old fuel pump there as well. So that's the old one, and I've got a brand new one in the car. So after I replaced the fuel pump, the actual fuel level sender. Like, see how now it's actually sitting at 3/4. But before, that was just flashing and on 0. And the problem, what I found with that problem is, see, if you look at, this is the fuel sender. That's the old fuel sender. If you look very closely, see the tracks there? That's the tracks that tells the actual computer. That's a float there. And when your car is empty, the float will sit at the bottom. When you put fuel in when you fill up the fuel tank, this little float will go up with the level on the fuel tank, and those tracks there will tell the computer how much resistance, and that resistance, if it sits here, there's a specific value of the resistance, will tell the computer it's half full or full tank or empty, and so on. So if you look at it, it's just really old. So I've done the fuel pump, and now I just finished doing the actual sender unit. So, and I've done a new switch in a gearbox switch on the gearbox on this car as well. So let me start it up. But I found another problem as well. When you start the car, the starter motor solenoid is not kicking. It's not pulling the starter motor back. It's staying too long. So let me just unlock it. Now I can start it up. I've got fuel, but you can hear the starter motor from the back. Not coming back quick enough. It didn't do it in that one. Let me try it again. It didn't do it at all. But before I started the car, but actually starter motor was sticky, so the solenoid didn't release the actual starter motor, the pinion gear, so it's actually hitting the pinion gear. So sticky solenoid. But I'll contact the customer and we'll go from there. But I've got to do another quote on the actual service as well. But this car here has the no start is fixed now, and the fuel level is good, and the actual gearbox display is not playing up anymore. It's just sitting on park. There you go. You hear that noise? That was the starter motor there. It's playing up. So I've got to get a new starter motor, quote it out for the customer, get it done. So if you look at the light there, it's PRND, your gearbox light. It used to jump around all the time. Fuel sender is on 3/4, which is right. And the car is running. Before I can't start the car, couldn't even be started. Alright, thanks for watching, and please subscribe. It's a nice KM there.